you why and what I've been up to, so many different things. First, I'd like to welcome you. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate having this remaining platform that I have. And I really love to share some ideas and thoughts about what's going on in the world, but can't really talk about a whole lot. This weekend, though, on Sunday's Faith and Freedom Show, I'm going to have Cash Patel. I have Silk of the Diamond and Silk duo. You know about Diamond and Silk. And she talks about what happened to her sister. There were a lot of people who made some claims about what was going on. And so she sets the record straight. And then I'm going to talk to you about some other things in my life. Now and then we have the opportunity to have life-changing experiences, and that's what happened to me last week. And so I apologize for not being on here more. I usually am more active. I love seeing the comments where you're watching from, where in the world you're watching from. We have people from all over the world. So I wonder if I should show you this. Hang on one second. Yeah, it's live. So one of the things that I did, hey, from Coldwater, Michigan, how are you, Charlie? So one of the things that I did was, can I have a drum roll, please? I made my own wine. Is that cool? I'm not going to show it to you too long because I really do like the label and I don't want anybody to steal it. So we had a blast. Rocco and I and Rocco's girlfriend, Belle, went to Napa. And the reason I went to Napa, a couple reasons, is who doesn't like wine? Wanted to go on a wine tasting tour, and Ray Maxwell from Wild Wine Life set us up with these amazing tours. We toured, the most memorable, I think, was Francis Ford Coppola, but not just Coppola wines, it was Inglenook. There's so much history that goes into Inglenook. We learned all about I mean, just the tasting, how to taste, and Ray is so good at describing the taste that you're going to taste, and it really made a difference. But then we went to Raymond, and we were able to make our own concoction using a little bit of Merlot, a little bit of Cabernet, a little bit of Cab Franc, and I think there was Pinot Noir as well. And we messed around with the blends and decided to which one we really liked the most, and then we bottled it and I created this wine label. Now, the other story is partially the reason we are this is the only bottle available right now. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. I would love to pursue. I've had a couple of opportunities, options from other people who have reached out and want to collaborate, want to do what they call a white label, which I think is what I want to do. Just have this blend of wine, and I've got different ideas for Chardonnay, which I really like Chardonnay, but I like rosé, and you have to be in certain settings for red, and then it turns your teeth red, which I've seen people, women especially, drinking it out of a straw, and I'm not at that point yet. Anyway, so that's one thing that I did. James, thank you so much for being here. Hey, Anastasia, how are you? I see you on here from time to time. So the other thing that was unbelievably life-changing, guys, is I went to Bard's Fest. I was a speaker at Bard's Fest, and I have been talking about Scott Kesterson and Podbean. I also have a podcast on Podbean. Been talking about him for a couple of years now. He is very well informed and he's got a military background. But what I like about Scott is his podcasts are very faith-based. He prays at the beginning and end of every podcast. I love that. And he does 17 shows a week. Can you imagine? It is definitely a full-time job for him. But he invited me to be a speaker at Bard's Fest. Now, there was oops, there's my timer. I gotta go. I have to do another podcast in just a few minutes. Sorry about the interruption, but I will make this short and sweet, or try to anyway. So the speakers were Pastor Anthony Thomas of Naples, Florida. We had Pastor, well, of course, Pastor Dave Bryan, who owns or leads, heads the Church of Glad Tidings, and it was like Pastor Shemaine Nugent. So I should probably get the link. Thank you so much, Byron. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words. I should probably get the link and I'll post it. How about that? I will post it on another, I think I did, but there's a link to watch my whole speech. It's about 45 minutes long. And I do everything from talking about faith, talking about my history, talking about why I'm here, talking about my health and how I get sick and almost died from toxic mold. And once in a while, not a lot, once in a while, somebody will say, I'm tired of hearing about your toxic mold. Really? Well, every time I get new people on my platforms, I want to tell them about it. I think that's why I'm here. I never wanted to be known as the mold lady, but I got sick and almost died, and God had other plans for me. I guess it's to help other people get healthy and really to, step into their path and to be more faith-filled, and if I can help with that, I wanna do that. So, I wrote a book, and I don't even have a copy with me. I signed them all. I brought, like, 100 copies with me. I'm thinking, "Okay, maybe I'll sell 20." I don't know. There was a line for 90 minutes. I was signing them and talking to people, and I feel grateful that, number 1, it resonates with people, and they're interested in hearing the story because it can save your life. My book will save your life. End of discussion. 150%. It will introduce you to some concepts that you may or may not have known about. Now, it's not a super thank you very much, Vic, I will. It's not a super technical book. Like, there are a lot of books out there that talk about mold terminology that might go way over your head. And I didn't want it to be that. So I tell you my story of being healthy, being once named Detroit's most physical female, then getting sick and almost dying, and a little bit about what I did to recognize my symptoms, and that I was going to dozens of different doctors and nobody could help me. And I had to become my own investigative sleuth to find out why that was. So, to help you recognize, remediate, and recover, and I have all that information. Now, write this down. You ready? Grab a pencil or grab your phone. Write this down. I'll wait. Go ahead. June 22nd. June 22nd. My book will be available June 22nd. If you would, I hope I didn't. I think I probably erased it. I think I know what it is, though. Have you guys ever heard of Bitly, bit.ly? No, Bitly. Yeah, bit.ly. bit.ly. If somebody could write this in the comment section, I would post it. But Bitly, so it's bit.ly//Killer House Book. If you go there, there's more freebies and more information about what's included in the book and to help you recover as well. Bitly.com, Bitly, bit.ly/Killer House Book. It's easy for me to say, right? Anyways, thank you so much, Vic. I really appreciate that. You guys are just awesome. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I really am. But I'm also grateful to Real America's Voice that I have a voice and I can use it. Killer House Book. So Killer House Book. Try that. Yeah. Killer House Book. Bitly/Killer House Book. That should be it. I will post something. Don't worry. June 22nd. Write it in. Go ahead. Write it down. June 22nd. Now, they say that you should pick a day and launch your book on one day so that the algorithms will know to let other people know about it. And you know what? I went into Bard's Fest thinking, I don't know, maybe people will be interested in it. But I have been getting nudged from God that I need to share this story so that I can help other people. So that's really why I want this to get out, is to help other people so that other people, if you've had headaches like I did, debilitating migraines, sore throat, upper respiratory, chronic sinusitis, insomnia, joint pain, fibromyalgia, skin rashes, digestive problems. I list everything in my book. Every symptom can be attributed to mold. And here's what else, the sad part. Even cancer. I'm sorry to say. And also in the book, I share stories, other people's stories. So it's not just me talking. I just got goosebumps because I have one story. Well, all of the stories are amazing. You'll have to read it, but they're all just amazing stories. So thank you so much. I'm going to read a couple of comments. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Lisa. So if you are interested, if you want to find out more, you can go to my website, which is ShemaineNugent.rocks, ShemaineNugent.rocks. And if you didn't write the bit.ly link down, you can just go there and I'll have a link to it that'll pop up. And you can not only secure your copy of Killer House, but also get some more information on things that can help you in your journey on getting healthier. And you know what? Nobody wants to go to the doctor these days, right? And I think it's all super important to take care and prioritize your health. So, all right, guys, I just wanted to say hello. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I really do. And I'll be back more often now. I just literally, I don't think I posted more than a couple things last week. I wanted to let you guys know where I was out in California and having a blast, being surrounded by, a friend of mine. I'm starting to do what Ted does, where I can tell, like he'll wrap up his Facebook Live and then he goes off on another tangent. Yeah, it's rubbing off on me. But a friend of mine said, I hope that she couldn't make it to Bard's Fest. And she goes, she was at another, a family, it was a wedding. And she's like, she didn't want to be at that place at that time. And there's lots of hurrying and rushing and scheduling and things like that. Anyways, she said, I hope that's really, uplifting, Bard's Fest. I'm telling you, you all know what happened this week, right? With President Trump. I think from 8 in the morning till 8 at night, I was so glued to watching all the speakers, Joe Vega, Couy Griffin, who is the most adorable human being. He's got the greatest smile. And you'll see a photo where it looks like I'm kicking him in the head. I'm not. But there was a little skit that we were called to up on stage and to kind of play out. He was supposed to, he's not. He was playing the part of Satan. And I was like, come on, Satan, I got you. And I did a roundhouse kick, but didn't even come close to him. It just looks like in the photo that it did. Anyways, so much fun. And this is what I want to encourage you to do. No matter what is going on in the world, you have to carve out time for yourself. You have to carve out me time and do self-care. And I'll tell you another story, another time, about how I didn't do that recently. And I wound up in the ER and I'm good, all good. But we have to take care of our health, right? We can't allow stress to get the best of us. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Make it a great day. Do something healthy and happy for you today. Please, 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 if you do anything, if you liked anything that I posted, this book not only means a lot to me, I want it to reach a lot of people. And I know it can change people's lives. These people that, I did it again. I started it going off. These people that came up and spoke to me for 90 minutes. I know it was 90 minutes because I was the last speaker, broke at 5 o'clock. Then we had a dinner break, a 90-minute dinner break. And then 6 o'clock, I'm sorry, 6:30, people were starting to come back in and they stopped me from talking to people because my table was right there. And they were like, Shemaine, okay, wrap it up. I mean, these people, A lot of people don't know that their symptoms could be caused by toxic mold. That's why I wanna get this book out, and yeah, never wanted to be known as the mold lady, but if I can help people, I will. All right, guys, have a great day. Make it a great day. Do something healthy and happy for you today. Don't forget RealAmericasVoice.com, Sunday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern. And yeah, you could go there right now and watch all the shows and each individual segment that I've had before, from Kirk Cameron to Charlie Kirk to Ted Nugent, Kash Patel, Scott Kesterson, Byron Donalds, Anna Paulina Luna, so many amazing, amazing patriots and faith-based people. That's why it's called Faith and Freedom. Have a great day, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.